Welcome, everyone. For those that don't know me, I am Julie Irvin, and I'm the manager of training and development here at Tribute. I'm excited to show you our video site today. I think this is going to prove to be a really powerful tool for you and for your employees. We put our site together with some feedback from our users, and we'll continue to evolve it as we receive your feedback. And we also have some additional plans of our own for the site in the coming months as well. So I'm happy to show you our initial iteration of the site, and we think you're going to be pretty happy with it. So before we begin, you'll see on the slide that I've put the video site link here, and I've also put my email in case you need to contact me after the breakout. So the link to Tribute University is tributeuniversity.tribute.com. So I'm going to take you through a few slides first to give you some information about our site. And then I'm going to take you to the site itself and I'll give you an orientation. And then after that, I'm going to have some tips for maximizing your investment in a subscription if you choose one. And then we'll have some time for you to submit live Q&A questions, or you can email me after the session with any questions you have. But I also have a little surprise that's exclusive to the attendees of this session. So stick around until the end. So Tribute University is our video learning portal, and it contains over 60 full-length videos and a separate micro-learning video library. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with micro-learning videos, those are short, less than 2-minute instructional videos. And our site does allow you to self-pay by credit card. Some of you know that we have, up until this point, allowed you to rent our videos, and that option is still available. So we have video rentals. And then we've added the option to subscribe to all of the videos. So you can subscribe to the site, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Many of the videos, if not all of them, also contain help documents that you can download that are relevant to that topic. And you can download those and keep those for future reference. So who is this for, or who would it be valuable for? Well, it's valuable for everybody in different ways. So one way is it's a really great way to get new hires trained quickly. Some of you are purchasing additional companies, and with that comes new users that are unfamiliar with our system. So this is a great way to get them up and moving quickly. Newly live customers will be able to refresh their knowledge on topics and continue learning the system. And the site will also allow you to get a more nuanced knowledge of things because you can watch it on your own time, pause it, take notes, do things at your own pace. Coming back and utilizing the video site in those first months and years of being live is an excellent refresher on your training, and it can help add more and more nuance to your knowledge. As I said, many of you are acquiring additional companies, and because you have lots of new users often with that, this site would be extremely valuable in training them. And even our seasoned users will be able to refresh themselves on existing and new features. Those of you who've been on the system a while know that you never know everything about it, and there's always something new to learn, especially now as we're rapidly making incredible updates and modernizing our product. So our goal was to give you a one-stop shop for training that was easily accessible. And we wanted to make it affordable, and we wanted you to be able to train at your own pace and when it was convenient for you. So we feel like Tribute University has accomplished that. So some of our future plans for the site, we're going to keep adding more and more third-party vendor informational videos that'll probably be mostly in our free content. And that'll allow you to see what the product is about and how it can benefit you before making a purchasing decision. We might be adding a section to show release highlights. We might add a section for common support problems. We'll continue to add informational videos to our free content section. And we'll also continue to add step-by-step micro learning videos to our library. We have a few other ideas up our sleeves that we'll share later, and we also welcome any suggestions from you, since this site is for you. So let's talk about pricing. So TribNet University has a few options available to access the videos. So we still have the a la carte rental, and that's been there for several years now, but we have re-engineered the pricing for the rentals. So right now you can rent individual videos for $99 for a 30-day period. And then we have the video bundles, or suites as they used to be called, and you can rent the entire suite for $299 for a 60-day period. Sorry, that's 90 days. So for one-stop shopping convenience, we've added subscription options to our site. So these subscriptions are priced by company. So I want to emphasize that, because you don't need to purchase a subscription for every employee or every employee that you need training for. This is one account for your company. So the pricing that I'm going to show you is going to be for your entire company. You're going to have one login, and there's unlimited views, and there's no limit to how many people can be logged in at the same time. All right, so we have monthly, quarterly, and annual subscriptions. Those subscriptions will auto renew just like any other subscription, and you have the option to cancel anytime. So one thing important to note, in addition to the fact that our subscription pricing is priced for an entire company, canceling your subscriptions will still allow you to access the videos for the remainder of your subscription period. For example, if you purchase a quarterly subscription and you cancel 1 month in, you'll still be able to access the videos for the remaining 2 months. So canceling just means that the auto renew of your periodic subscription will not occur. So our monthly subscription gives you access to all the full-length videos, but not the micro-learning video library. No discounts are offered on the monthly subscription. Our quarterly subscription is priced to give you 1 month free. And with that plan, you have access to the full-length video library and the micro-learning library. Our annual subscription is priced to give you 2 months free, and you'll also get access to the full-length library and micro-learning video library. However, the annual subscription contains other benefits which are listed here. So the biggest benefit I want to point out is that if you're an annual subscriber, you get invited to a monthly support subscribers meeting where we answer your questions, demo new features, train on specific areas of the system. Whatever our subscribers ask for is what we'll do. Every quarter, we try to have our president visit that meeting, and he can answer questions for anybody that has questions about the company in general. And then we'll also invite different TrulinX experts within the company to visit the meetings to talk about whatever you ask us to talk about. So it's really going to be driven by the annual subscribers and what they want to see in those meetings. So we have found that the people that already are attending those meetings have found those very beneficial. Not only do you get expertise from me or whatever TrulinX consultant is in the meeting, but you get to talk with other users and how they're handling certain situations, or hear how they're handling certain scenarios. So it's beneficial all the way around. And then you see you get a standing 15% discount on any business efficiency service in our professional services catalog. So there are weekly huddles, there's an operations audit, there's a tribute employee for a day. You'll get a discount on those kinds of services. And then we want to have webinars, a couple webinars a year on specific topics. And so you will get exclusive invites to those training events throughout the year. And then we have regular content updates. So if you attended our State of Tribute presentation at the beginning of the week, you saw that Tom presented stats on just since the site launch in October of 2024, how many videos have been added. There have been videos added every month. So we're on a regular cadence. And I put a what's new section on the site, so you can actually get on the site and see what has been added in the last few weeks, so you can keep up to date. So we want you to know that we want to make sure this is a valuable site for you, and that we are committed to generating new and updated content on a regular basis. So let's move to actually looking at the site. So let me switch over to the actual site so we can look at that. So here's the actual site. When you first go on there without logging in, this is what you're going to see. You see that you just kind of scroll down. It's going to tell you all the things that we've talked about, what the site contains. You can access the video library. So without having an account, without subscribing, without renting anything, you can see the entire video library and what we have available to you. We'll go there in just a moment. You can also access the library by clicking catalog up here at the top. And as we scroll down, it has pricing options that we also just talked about. And you see that the monthly price goes down the longer you subscribe for. And then we talk about our a la carte rentals. And you can click on any of these if you decide already that you want to subscribe. You can go ahead and click and it will take you to the subscription. So I'll go there in a moment. So this is the initial look at the site. If you want to subscribe now, you can click the Join Now button. And then let me just move over to a logged in screen. So if I have an account, well, let me back up and say, even if I'm not logged in and I click on the video catalog, I can see all of this. Okay, so I'm currently logged in on the screen, but you can also see this if you're not logged in. So let me just start at the top and show you that we have a freemium content section. And in all of these sections, you're just going to see a preview of what's in that section. So in order to see all of the videos, you can click See All. And it will take you to all the videos that are in that section. And then you see here's the What's New section that I referenced just a few moments ago. So anything you want to see that was just added recently, you can go to the What's New section. That will be refreshed regularly. Here's our micro learning video library. So you see I've got some short videos. There's some conceptual kind of videos, kind of understanding accepted versus expected cost. Understanding how the system commits inventory to sales orders. And then we've got some step-by-step videos. So how to enter a cash receipt, how to enter a receivables adjustment, how to enter a vendor invoice. So you see we've got some step-by-step videos here for you to use. And we'll just keep adding to those micro-learning library. And then the videos are separated by functional area, just like the TrulinX menu. So here's the sales order processing videos, accounts receivable, accounts payable, etc. So all the way down, you can see we cover just about every area. And we're continuing to add videos for all of these areas. So as an example, if I go back over here and I choose a video, if I look at the catalog, and I decide without creating an account that I want to watch a sales order processing video. It's going to take you to this screen and you get the option to subscribe. And if I click on that, it'll show me all of my subscription options and I can choose from there. Or I can click the rent button to rent this video for 30 days. And then down here it says, hey, this is part of a bundle. This is part of a suite. And there is 3 videos in that suite and you can rent it for $2.99. So you can click on that bundle and you can, that will take you to the payment screen. All of these options will take you to the payment screen and you can enter your email address, your name, your company name, your login information, create a password, and then you'll be prompted to enter your credit card. So that'll be the self-pay option. And then once I subscribe, then I have the option to watch the video. So, sorry. It logged me out. So let me log back in. All right. So once I'm in here, then I've got the option, the normal options you would see to watch a video. So I can make it full screen. I can change the volume. I can pause it. And then you see at the bottom, I've got a document. So always look below the videos to see the documents that are available for download. So I can just click those and download. I'm able to share the video. So if I wanted to send the link to somebody else to watch, I can copy that link. It has social media options there, but those aren't really relevant for your purposes. But you can copy this and send it to somebody else just so they know how to navigate directly to the video. And then it'll show you some related videos to that. So if you're finished watching this one, then you can kind of move to the next one. So some other important things that I want to point you to are just managing your account. So if you go to the top and you click the little down arrow next to your profile, you can go to a dashboard. And you can see that we've got two tabs here. We've got profile and we've got purchases. So I can change my profile. I can add a picture. I can change what notifications I get via email. I can even manage my password here. So if I wanted to change the password, I can do that. And then I can go to purchases. And that's where I will see my payment method. So I can change my payment method if I need to. It will show me any rentals that I have that have expired or are currently active. And if I have any memberships, they will show me which ones I have active. And then if it shows me a membership, I can actually click a button that says manage membership. And that's where I can either move to a different one, a different subscription. So I can upgrade from a monthly to an annual, or I can cancel my subscription from there. And then at the bottom here, you're going to see invoice history. So we've got memberships, which is our subscription. And you can see that it shows a membership that I have, and I can open the receipt and I can actually print it out. So it'll show me the receipt and I can print the receipt from there. So if you need to submit that to somebody internally for accounting purposes, then that's the way to do that through your account. So that's the general orientation of our site. So I want to go back and I want to talk about a couple other things that will be beneficial to you to maximize your investment in a subscription if you opt to do that. All right. So I wanted to take a moment and just give you some tips for getting the full benefit of your subscription. And this is coming from experience internally here and the successes I've observed with customers who have already subscribed to the site. Giving your employees the login and password and just leaving it there. So purchasing it, letting them know you purchased it and giving them the login is likely not going to give you the benefit you're hoping for. The number of videos is going to be overwhelming, and it can be hard to know what to watch, and even more importantly, when to watch the videos. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to make sure that the video is being utilized and that you are reaping the benefits of the site. The first tip is to be intentional, and that means somebody needs to set expectations for how you want your employees to use the site. That means to give them direction. So you can provide a roadmap or a lesson plan on what videos to watch and in what order. And just for your benefit, we've created some roadmaps by functional area, and those are on the self-service center. There's also a video in our free content for those of you who have been tasked with being the TrulinX expert. There's a video in the free content along with a roadmap of what videos to watch and in what order so that you can become a TrulinX expert. So we provided those roadmaps, and there's some on the self-service center. Those are updated as of the time that those roadmaps were created. But the intent is for you to download those roadmaps and then continue to add the new videos to that roadmap, and then distribute those to your employees. So somebody needs to take responsibility or commit to helping employees know what to watch and when to watch them. The most important thing is to give them permission and time to train. Um, Day-to-day work is relentless, so finding time to watch videos or watching videos likely is not going to organically come. And so even if you have to make a schedule for people, if you have to maybe put it on a scorecard, however you want to communicate that to your employees, you need to let them know when they're allowed to watch those videos and step away temporarily from their day-to-day work, and give them the space to do that. So we're providing this tool. It's very powerful, and we're giving you access to the tool, but you need to be intentional about how you're using the site so that you can help your teams harness the information to make them and your business better. And then I wanted to take a moment to set appropriate expectations for video training. We want you to utilize our site, but in order to get the full benefit, the expectation has to be realistic. Video training is a hugely valuable tool. You can do it on your time. It's inexpensive, and it's an efficient way of refreshing knowledge and training new employees. And it is just one method of training delivery, and it might not meet all of your staff needs. You may need to supplement the video knowledge with additional internal training, so training that you take responsibility for internally that is unique to your internal processes. You may need to obtain video training for part of your staff, but where lots of questions persist or more customized advice is needed, that might require some live online training. In some cases, an on-site visit to address the entirety of how your business is operating is more appropriate, like an operations audit. You may need a combination of all of these. Just know the pros and cons of each and weigh them out for yourselves. The good news is we can provide training in all of these ways, and we can talk with you about the best way forward if you need to. So here's the surprise that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Exclusive to the attendees of this session, I have created some discount codes to kind of give you a nice jumping off point if you were interested in purchasing a subscription. So for the annual subscription, which is $83 a month or $9.99 a year, you can get a 15% discount with the code TRIBN15. If you're interested in a quarterly subscription, you can use the code TRIBN10 to get $10 off a quarterly subscription. Both of these codes are going to expire June 30th, so you want to jump on those as quickly as possible. So if you end up having questions, please feel free to post them in the live Q&A on Eventify, or if you want to email me directly, my email address is julie.irvin, IRVIN, @tribute.com. Thanks for watching.